Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
What's up guys, I'm Andy from 1A Auto. In this video, I'm gonna remove and reinstall a front window regulator in this 2013 Cadillac SRX. If you need this part or other parts for your vehicle, click the link in the description, head over to 1aauto.com. I'm just gonna take a trim tool. We're gonna remove this plate right here where the window switches. Just pry up under here. I'm gonna pry up over here as well. There's some clips under here that hold it on. Pull that up. Pull that up. There's those clips. There's one there, a couple right there, one in the front. We'll disconnect these connectors. Just push down on the lock tab, pull the connector out. Same with this one. Pull that one out. Here we have two Phillips head screws. You just use a Phillips head screwdriver. Take these two screws out. Now I'm going to take another trim tool. We have to release all these clips around the perimeter of the door. I'm going to start on the front. So as a release, grab the door panel and just slide it up. Now we need to release the inside door cable. There's a little latch right here. I'm gonna lift up on the latch and slide out the cable and twist it to the side. Pull up on the little ball. That's the little latch that you gotta lift up on and pull it out. And then there's a connector right here. Disconnect the connector. I'm just gonna push these little tabs right here. Then there's a little handle. Slide the handle like that. You can grab the connector and wiggle it out. There we go. Pull the cable out. Disconnect the door. Now I'm gonna take this vapor barrier off. I'm just gonna take a utility blade. We actually sell this at 1aauto.com. We wanna just cut this adhesive right here. Just trim it. It's gonna re-secure it once we decide to go back together. But we'll just trim it, makes it removing it easier. And sometimes it'll just pull right off. Set it aside. All right, now I'm gonna tape the window up. Just take some masking tape, go over the window. This way the window won't fall when I disconnect the regulator. Just gonna put one more piece. If it's thicker masking tape, normally I do about 3 pieces, but this is pretty thin, so let's do that. I'm gonna take a 10mm socket, an extension, and a ratchet. I'm gonna loosen up these nuts right here. There's one here, and also through that little hole there. That's what attaches the regulator to the window. And right there. All right, so after loosening those 2 nuts just a little bit, you only have to loosen them about 2 or 3 turns. Then I'm gonna hook up the door panel because I wanna lower the regulator down a little bit. The window is gonna stay in the same position, but the regulator will come down a little. Just reconnect that connector there. Then we only need to connect this connector here, just like that. Now I'm gonna take the key and I'm gonna put the car in auxiliary mode. Just hold down on the button for a little bit. About 10 seconds. And then I'm gonna take the window control switch. I'm just gonna push down on the window, and that's gonna lower the two mounting brackets that hold the window on. Now I can take the vehicle out of auxiliary mode. Just push the button again, remove the key, and I'll disconnect this window switch. Just like that. And I'll disconnect the electrical connector right here. Slide that out. Now we can disconnect this electrical connector to the motor, to the window motor. Just push down on that tab, slide it down. Just push on that. I'll take a 10mm socket, extension, and a ratchet. I'll loosen up a bolt here, here. These two I'm just gonna loosen. The two bottom ones I'm gonna take out. Loosen that one up. Loosen this one up. Just a couple turns. That's good. And I'll take this one out as well. Now I can grab the regulator. I'm just gonna slide up. Pull that bolt out that way. The bolt's gonna do the same on this side. Just go through there. I'm gonna move the regulator all the way back here. Just slide it out this way. And this back channel, I'm just gonna slide this out just like that. All right, we're gonna take the window regulator, just slide it down here, grab it like this. And this side, just slide it in like this. Now we want to position these 10mm bolts through here, just like that. And same with this one. You want to make sure it's in front of the glass when you're doing it, or behind on this side of the glass. And then when we do that, I'm gonna take these bolts and we'll get these started. One down here as well. Get these all lined up. And this one too. Now I'll take my 10mm socket and extension and ratchet, and I'll snug these down. Those are all nice and tight. I'll connect this electrical connector right there, lock it in place. We're gonna tighten these bolts to 89 inch-pounds. We'll use a 10mm socket and a torque wrench. Make sure you're on inch-pounds. So I need to reconnect the door panel and the switch so that I can have these window mounts re-secured to the window. So I'll just connect the connector right here and lock it in place. Just connect the gray connector. Just like that. Now we're gonna take the key. We're gonna put the car in auxiliary mode. Just hold down the switch for a minute. about 10 seconds. Now I can take the window switch and move up so that the brackets line up with the window. Make sure they're on there properly. Might have to go down a little bit. Watch your fingers when you're doing this. You want to be careful. And those look like they're all the way up. So I'm just going to turn the key off. Before I disconnect all that, I am going to tighten those two nuts. Tighten that one, and then we'll tighten this one. I'm going to use a torque wrench and use a 10mm socket, and I'm going to torque these nuts to 98 inch-pounds. Make sure you're on inch-pounds, not foot-pounds. Tighten that one. Tighten that one as well. Just going to remove this connector right here. Slide that out. We'll reinstall this vapor barrier. I'm going to take this cable. I'm going to go through this little hole right here. Slide this into position. This goes underneath this lock rod over here. Try to get these holes to line up first, and you can kind of judge where it goes. There's a little plug that goes there. And it's gonna stick nice. Before I install the door panel, I'm just gonna take this tool and remove this clip, just like that. And I'll just slide this into the door panel right here, just like that. We'll take the door panel, connect the connector, line that up, lock it in place. And we'll take the cable. This cable's gonna slide in here first. It's gonna come over here and then lock in place like that. We'll take this lock rod, slide it through the door panel. Push the door panel on, just like that. Kind of got to slip the top part in. Just like that. And then we can snap in all these snaps that go around the door panel. Make sure that lines up good. These two Phillips head screws, screw these in. I'll get them started first before I tighten them down. And tighten them down, just snug. Take this window switch, plug the mirror switch in first. And then plug the window switch in. Line up the connector. Line up the pins and push it down. At this point, I can take the tape off. All right, at this point, we need to relearn the window, where the window position is for the automatic windows. We're gonna take the key, turn the key into accessory mode, just pull down the button for about 10 seconds. Now I'm gonna hold the window button in the down position for about 5 seconds once the window is all the way down. Then I'm gonna go in the up position, hold it in the up position. Once it hits the top, I'm gonna hold it in the up position for about 5 seconds. And then the window should have been learned. And it goes down automatically. And now it goes up automatically.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.